It's 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning. Breaking news out of Southern Kentucky. The search for a man wanted, Floyd Cook, is now over.
Police are investigating in Lexington after a pizza delivery driver was shot at while on the job.
And the Breeders' Cup is finally here. A look at the big weekend festivities coming up. Live coverage from the Keeneland racetrack.
This is WKYT This Morning.
It's Friday and a big weekend is on the way. Good morning to you. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Why is it a big weekend, you may ask? I don't know. Maybe you've been hiding under a rock.
Right.
And we'll fill you in. Breeders' Cup, Halloween tomorrow.
Yeah.
Also the
Kentucky-Tennessee game.
Kentucky-Tennessee game.
I'm telling you, lots happening. And more. We have a lot of news for you as well this morning. But let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris because so many people have big plans.
Big plans. Like you guys were just mentioning, events going on. We even have some festivals. We have 5Ks, yard sales. I mean, there's just a lot happening. As we start off into your weekend, live sky camera, there's your shot, clear start. All is well, but it is pretty chilly outside, and we're going to be holding on to that. Not only this morning, but afternoon, too. It's going to be on the cool side of things. Temperatures are in the 30s. All of us will finish off in the 30s, but some of us could reach that 32-degree reading. Most of us just above that. 57 today, sunny and windy again. But really, we're watching that weekend forecast to see how trick-or-treaters will fare, not only with the candy, but with the rain, too. And I'll have all that coming up in about 10 minutes.
All right, see you then. Breaking news out of Southern Kentucky from overnight. The search for wanted Marion County man Floyd Ray Cook is now over.
Both state police and county deputies tell us Cook has died after a gun battle with officers. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain joins us at the live desk with the latest details on this. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, the search for Floyd Ray Cook is over. After 6 days of searching for the man who shot at police, Kentucky State Police say Cook is dead. Search efforts picked up in Cumberland County yesterday after a neighbor called police saying she had seen Cook in the area. Infrared imaging from a helicopter search helped police find the 62-year-old fugitive. The images led them to an area on Kentucky 61, a few miles south of Burkesville, Kentucky. Around 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 officers discovered Cook lying near an embankment. The officers began shooting after Cook opened fire first. Cook was wounded and pronounced dead at the scene. No officers were hurt during the exchange. Several agencies were involved in the search, including the U.S. Marshals and Kentucky State Police. A nearly week-long search that all began after Cook shot an officer in Tennessee and hours later shot at an officer in Kentucky. He led officers on several chases over the course of the week. Police say there's relief that a dangerous man has been found and is off the streets. Now, we'll hear from police more at 5:30 about their week-long search for Floyd Cook. At the live desk, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
Michelle, thank you. Also new this morning, Lexington police are searching for a man who robbed and shot at a delivery driver overnight. That happened about 11:30 on Ohio Street. Police say the driver told them that he was walking up to deliver a pizza when a man in a hoodie pointed a gun right at him and also demanded money. And then he shot him. The driver was not hurt. A bullet hit his car. Police think the suspect may have left in a silver car. They do not have a good description of him. An Ohio jury has convicted a Madison County man of killing an 87-year-old woman. The jury found 57-year-old Daniel French guilty of aggravated murder. The sentencing phase starts next week. French could get the death penalty. Police say that in 2012, French posed as a maintenance worker to get into Barbara Howe's apartment near Cincinnati. They say he then killed her and placed her body in the trunk of her car. French had already pleaded guilty to burglary and robbery charges. A Knox County couple accused of abusing their baby says they are not guilty. Kenneth and Jessica Hooker were arraigned on first-degree criminal abuse charges. Police say social workers noticed that their 5-month-old daughter had severe rashes, and once the child was taken to a hospital, doctors say she only weighed around 7 pounds. They also say the child had not received any medical care for 4 months.
A Scott County man found days after police say his car crashed in Harrison County is doing slightly better. UK Hospital says 77-year-old Wilbur Harrod has been upgraded to serious condition. He was found Tuesday in his wrecked car off White Oak Pike near Cynthiana. The car crashed down a steep embankment days earlier. Harrod had been reported missing over the weekend. It's now been a month since a Russell County woman disappeared. There is still absolutely no sign of her. On September 30th, 24-year-old Whitney Copley told them she was going out, but no one has seen or heard from her since. There is now a $6,000 reward in the case. Family members say they just want answers.
As a family, we've been searching on our own pretty much every day and on the internet constantly, looking for clues.
Copley has 2 children. Family also say it's not like her to go somewhere without telling them where she's going.
Police in Pulaski County have rounded up suspected drug dealers. They started the day with more than 80 warrants as part of an investigation that has been in the works for months. Police say those arrested are accused of supplying drugs to people in Pulaski County.
No, it's a fact that a lot of our criminal activity is centered around illegal drugs, both the trafficking as well as the people who are using.
The FBI, the Kentucky Attorney General's Office, and the Lake Cumberland Area Drug Task Force helped Somerset Police and the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office with that massive roundup.
Well, this weekend, the Breeders' Cup kicks off at Keeneland Racetrack.
Big doings. Thousands of people expected to be in Lexington for the Cup. Hotels across the city are booked, and of course, that's giving the economy a huge boost. And people are excited for the weekend's activities. WKYT's Mark Barber is live from Keeneland with a look at this busy schedule ahead. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Bill. This is something that we've been talking about for more than a year, looking forward to it for so long. Well, now the wait is finally over, and in just a few hours, things will really start to heat up here on the racetrack. The first race here at Keeneland starts at 12:30 this afternoon, and the first Breeders' Cup race, that will be at 3:30. Gates are opening at 10 a.m. If you will be one of the tens of thousands of lucky people pouring into Keeneland today, and I say lucky because yes, it is sold out, you will want to have your parking planned out. Parking is limited to those who have parking passes only. Otherwise, you will need to catch a shuttle from the Horse Park or Rupp Arena. Now, if you are driving yourself, traffic is expected to be very heavy, so you may want to leave plenty of time to get here and find your parking spot. Now again, today's races are sold out, but if you do not have tickets, you can still catch the race. You can watch and wager at the Red Mile, which is having a watch party. And again, that is starting at 10 a.m. As you may remember, that is when gates open here at Keeneland. Now, there is so much to talk about, so much excitement around this. We're talking about American Pharoah's historic last race coming up this weekend, as well as millions of dollars pouring into Lexington's economy for this. So we will be talking economic impact and more on that Triple Crown winner coming up on WKYT News at 5:30. Live at Keeneland, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Thanks so much, Mark. It's a dark track out there right now, but in a few hours, it'll be light outside. People will be arriving and things will really get going. Well, a Mount Sterling factory plans to close, leaving hundreds of people without a job. Penn Air announced its facility will be shutting down at the end of 2016. It'll happen in phases. Penn Air makes industrial enclosures. The company blames budget cuts and a decline in customer demand for its decision. About 350 people work at the plant. The work there will be moved to other Pentair factories around the country. UPS is planning a major investment in its Louisville ground shipping operation. The company says it could create as many as 300 new jobs. UPS says the $310 million investment will expand its Louisville facility. The company says it's in response to increased e-commerce and traditional retail package volume. Construction will begin next year. It's expected to be complete in 2019.
Well, if you're looking to take your children trick-or-treating tonight, a few cities in the Bluegrass are offering up that option. Trick-or-treating in Moorhead will be tonight from 6 until 8. That coincides with the town's annual Say Boo to Drugs event at Moorhead State University. And in Science Hill in Pulaski County at Faith, Hope, Love Church of God, there will be a candy maze for kids. That will be held at the same time tonight and tomorrow night going on there. All right, WKYT this morning just getting started on your Friday. Our time is 5:09.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's just the latest superhero in town. We'll tell you more about this man known as the Guardian Shield after weather.
And a major pharmaceuticals merger possibly in the works. We'll tell you who is in talks to join forces. That's coming up in Consumer News.
30s this morning. It's downright cold. We hit the afternoon and it's still going to be pretty chilly, but we do see some rain for the weekend too. Yeah, I have all that in your forecast coming up next.